Hello, storytellers. Welcome, Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida Story, and I'm so excited to have you with me today. We're going to get a daily word. We're going to get a daily message. I hope that you're having a good day so far. Let's get a daily word. Let's get a daily word. I think I'm going to actually use my For the Birds Oracle. So let's see. All right, these messages are for, they're coming down on September 17th, but this message is evergreen. So whenever you receive this message, it's on time. So thank y'all for being here. And, ooh. All right, we already got a card out on the table. Wow. This is the third day in a row. We have fire, awaken your gifts. This is the third day in a row. Hi, Jemiah. The third day in a row that we've had a message about creativity, about generating creative energy, flow, making things happen, right? A lot of creator energy here. This is the third day in a row that this is here. Yes, Simone, it does pay to have your notifications on. I love that this is here. So like, what are we creating right now? What are we doing with the energy? This is not the time to be sitting down with your hands underneath your legs. This is not the time to be sitting around and doing nothing. This is the time to be moving. This is the time to be getting involved. This is the time to be speaking up. This is the time to be seen. This is not a time to be hiding. There's something here, you know, when I did the collective reading for us all, for the energy of September, I pulled the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is the card of entrapment. It's the card of being, you know, like hemmed up in your mind. And ever since then, the message that's been coming forward is go, move, create, do the things. So Spirit really wants us active right now, right? Not passive and sitting in the wings and waiting for somebody else to do it, right? Y'all know what I mean? Get somebody else to do it. We're not in that time. The someone that's supposed to do it is you. It's you, baby. It's you. Ooh, Spirit says, awaken your gifts. Awaken your gifts. How many gifts have been sleeping? How many gifts of yours have you been sleeping on? Huh? Awaken your gifts. Breathe new life into them. Breathe new life into yourself. Bring it back into reality. Bring it out of your imagination and into the world. So what are you sitting on? What are you sitting on? That's the message. It keeps coming back all week. Every day I've been receiving the same message of awakening your gifts and being creative and using this energy to be creative. That means spending less time on social media, scrolling, and doing more with your creative energy. I'm not saying get off social media, especially if you're supposed to be on social media with your gifts, right? But idle time. Spirit is talking about our idle time, and we're not stewarding our time the best way that we can be right now. So how do we come into right relationship with the gifts that we have as good stewards and give it to the people who are waiting for that? Let's get another oracle card. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Creativity. Creativity. I mean, whoa. On the nose. Again, this is like, I mean, we really need to be honest here about who we are, Because obviously, as a collective, we're a big deal, right? Toni Morrison is the one that said, it's precisely in these times that artists go to work. We don't sit at home and let the world crumble and just think that we're supposed to stay in our silos and just watch it all happen. It's exactly now that we go to work. It's exactly now that we create, right? Creative energy is working with the divine. Creator energy is being in tune with alchemy. So what is your gift? What are you offering to the world right now? How can you dream bigger with your gifts? And maybe the question is, what is stopping you right now from being creative? That's often the question, isn't it? What's stopping us? What's stopping us? What's stopping you? You have universes inside of you. You have galaxies inside of you. You have the ability to create something from nothing. So when I ask the question, what's stopping you? That's a real question. It's not rhetorical. You don't have to share in the comments unless you want to. But it's something for you to answer for yourself. It's good for you to know that answer for yourself. What is stopping me from being my most creative self? What is silencing my creative voice right now? Maybe it's fear, right? Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe it's pressure to perform. Maybe it's you're afraid of the people, the faces, the criticism, the judgment. Maybe you think that it's not going to be good or look good or be liked. Whatever that is in you, it's important to know. It's important to be with that part of you that's inactive right now. It's important to maybe connect to a younger, freer version of you that wants to create, that wants to dance, that wants to play. Because I'm telling you right now, based off these cards, Spirit is saying that there is a gift that you are sitting on that we need. There's a story that you're sitting on that we need. There's a painting that you're sitting on that we need. There is music that you're sitting on that we need. There are books that you're sitting on that we need. There's history that is being made right now, or can be, when you step up, when you speak out, when you present the world with your art. My. I want to pull one card for those who are having a hard time right now accessing the creative. Let's get some wisdom from the divine. If you're watching live, I would love if you could double tap the screen, give me a like, and if you're watching the replay, like the video. Let me know that you're here. All right, Spirit. For those who are having a hard time accessing their creative voice, their creative energy, what advice do you have for them? Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is asking for you to invest in yourself. Put your quote unquote money where your mouth is. Look for ways to give back to yourself with your own gift. It's like if you are thinking about, when you think of doing creative things and the first thing goes to how can I monetize this? Spirit is saying that's actually not going to be helpful right now, because that is what is keeping your critical voice louder than your creative one. And so this is, even though the Pentacles is money, this feels like self-investment, not investing in how can I monetize? How can I make this pop? How can I get my bag? Not saying those things are not important. They are very important. But those are sometimes the things that keep us in anxiety, right? That cause us to feel like we have to perform, that we have to stretch, that we have to do things a particular way, that we have to be palatable, that we can't say that because we might lose our monetization. We can't do that because we might get canceled, right? Like we can't put ourselves out there because it's not going to measure up to the other person, and it's going to cause us to always look at our YouTube analytics and also look at our Substack analytics and look at all the things that we use to denigrate ourselves and to denigrate our creative voice. And Spirit is saying, I want you to create. I didn't ask you about monetization. I want you to create. I didn't ask you about how much you think other people think it is worth to you. We got to work on our relationship with money, where we feel like if it's not making a certain dollar amount, it ain't worth shit. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of capitalist hell. Six of Pentacles here says to me, invest it back to you. Bring it back to you. Invest in it yourself. Invest in yourself. Dig your heels down in where you are your most creative self. Commit to your creativity without looking for ways for it to give back to you monetarily. What can you give to the world? What can you give to yourself? Now, there is a heavy, to me, energy of commitment here. And so for some of you, maybe there is some money that is going to have to come out for you to commit to this particular gift that you have. If you're a musician, you might have to go get some lessons. Commit. If you are a writer, maybe you need to be in a writer's workshop and actually let people give valid critique to what you put out. Commit. If you are a content creator, then you need to put some content out. Commit. Show up. Be there. But your gift, whatever it is abundant. But if you are not sowing into the gift, then the gift can't come back to you. We got to keep the reciprocity going. So feed the gift so the gift can feed you. But if you are hyper focused on how the gift is going to give to you, sometimes that's literally what will keep you from getting to the gift. Sow first. Commit first. You go first. That's what I said at the very beginning. You go first. We can't get somebody else to do it. You are the one. You have to commit. Well, what are you willing to commit to when it comes to your creativity? Rather, leave me a comment. Let me know how you're going to commit to creativity this week. I don't care when you're getting this message. I don't care when on the timeline this video finds you. Let me know. How are you going to commit to creativity this week? What's your commitment? It doesn't have to be huge. It can be small, but a commitment nonetheless. How will you commit to creativity this week? Because Spirit is saying that the energy is prime right now. Let's commit. Let's commit. If this has been helpful, I would love if you could share this with someone. I don't think I typically you do that call to action, but share this with someone if you think that it is helpful, if it has touched you in a particular way. And if you want support, and you know that you can't do this alone, because none of us can, right? Even in the Six of Pentacles, there are many people here, right? If you know that you want support, I'm a coach. If you are ready to commit for real, then come check me out. Let's have a free consultation. Let's see if working together will help you. And even if it's not, come from the free consultation and let's just talk about what's going on with you. And we can troubleshoot and figure out what will help you move along and press along. That information is in the description box if you're interested in considering working with a coach, particularly around your creativity, your drive, pushing stuff out in the world. Because it's not just what you do, it is the thing that's keeping you from moving. That's what is calling for your attention right now. Yeah, I see y'all in the comments right now. The commitment, I will be spending an hour to write this week. Ashe, yeah. Brett says that they're trying to figure it out still, not sure. And that's still a good place to be in, right? Like I know we want to sometimes judge, like not being sure of where we are. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to still be needing to figure it out. We can work with that. The call for us, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, Brett, but the call for us is to awaken the gift, right? So maybe your activation, maybe your commitment is I'm going to commit to awaken whatever gift in me has gone to sleep. Whatever gift in me has, is in slumber right now that I need to shake loose, right? And so it can be that. It can be as simple as that. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Keep leaving those in the comments. Priya says that they created a spread for the eclipse and going to try it tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Awaken the gifts. Awaken the creativity. Jemiah says, I'll be taking some time to write. Yes. Awaken the gifts. I'm telling you, something really potent is happening with the creatives. And let me tell you, every single person is a creative. Every single person is a creative. Tapping into that creativity is where the miracles happen. Everybody has it, including you. All right, my loves. I'll talk to y'all real soon. Mwah. Bye.